Being done from Drew's iPhone.
Oh, it is.
That's what it says. Cool. We're up and going.
Please mute your devices, please.
Should I?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and parents. Welcome to the Naval Reserve Officer Training Corps Award Ceremony at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, honoring students in the Naval Reserve Officer Training Corps. Please offer your attention for the playing of the national anthem. The invocation will now be delivered by Midshipman 4th Class Boards. For those assembling, please mute your microphones.
Let us pray. Dear Father, we thank you for this day you've given us and for all those here to celebrate NROTC RPI Naval Awards Ceremony. We thank you for all those serving here, both in uniform and as civilians in defense of freedom around the world. Thank you also for your presence with us here this afternoon. We pray that you will continue to be with us both here and overseas, protecting our country. Be with us today as we celebrate all the midshipmen here who have done exemplary work both within and outside the unit, and continue to guide them as they pursue their careers as naval officers. Amen.
At this time, we will observe a moment of silence in memory of ROTC alumni who have passed away. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Commander of the Department of Naval Science, Commander Dave Latta, United States Navy.
Great. Thanks, Midshipman Wilson. All right. Good afternoon and welcome to the 2022 Navy Awards Ceremony. President Jackson, distinguished guests, proud families, RPI midshipmen, thanks for joining us today in person or virtually. It became clear to us Thursday as we saw the local COVID case rate rise that an in-person event, unfortunately, would just be unnecessarily risky. We thank you for your flexibility. Before we start, I'd like to recognize Miss Jackie Bond. Hi, Jackie.
Hi there.
For her exceptional work in coordinating with award sponsors and putting together an awesome event. This event is supposed to be planned at the Alumni House, and I tell you, it was going to be great. And Jackie, you did a great job putting the event together, and I'd like to give you a great big round of applause for that.
Thank you.
All right, this milestone celebrates Rensselaer Naval ROTC's 81st year and will honor several midshipmen for their academics, leadership, and academic achievement. Historically, this event is conducted jointly with the local Army and Air Force ROTC units. We couldn't get there this year due to pandemic uncertainty, but I remain optimistic that our next academic year will look more normal for all of us. Indeed, this is my challenge to the ship's company and to the staff to rebuild after COVID, not only toward that which we remember as normal, but rebuild with an eye for the activities and behaviors that make us great. We strive for excellence in the Navy, in our relationships with RPI and Union College, and in our positive impact to New York and New England communities. The many storied organizations that so greatly contributed to our awards will remain with you throughout your Navy career. In addition to demonstrating the highest ideals of honor, integrity, and courage, an officer of the Navy and Marine Corps must be balanced in his or her personal life. That must be morally, spiritually, and physically healthy. Although the storybooks would suggest that a Marine or a naval officer maintains this personal health and balance just as easily as she gives a routine rudder order, the reality is that most of us will need leadership and support from outside at some point during or after our service. And often that individual mentorship is an accelerator towards better leadership and performance. I challenge you, the ship's company, I challenge you to become familiar with the businesses and nonprofit organizations that support the active duty and retired forces. They know what you're going through, and they are on our team. Our democracy demands that we fight wars as a whole nation, not as an isolated military or a naval force. The American people gave their sons and daughters into your care. You must bring every instrument of our nation's power into play to keep them safe and healthy. Dr. Shirley Ann Jackson, Rensselaer's 18th president, planned to address the ship's company in person today. If you've ever spoken to Dr. Jackson personally, you know of her exceptionally strong and enduring support for the Navy and Naval ROTC. And technologies born and incubated here at RPI find their way into ships and our nation's most effective weapon systems. With our shift to virtual, Dr. Jackson provided a short video message, which I'm happy to play for you now. Thank you.
And welcome to the Naval Awards Ceremony. It is my great privilege to be here to celebrate our award winners and the senior midshipmen from the Naval Reserve Officers Training Corps. To the family members and guests joining us today, we are delighted to share our deep sense of pride in these young men and women. I welcome the midshipmen who have joined us from our neighboring colleges and universities, as well as those we have educated here at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. I applaud each of you for your selflessness and patriotism. At Rensselaer, we are honored to prepare active duty and reserve officers for the military. We also are conscious of how much the Reserve Officers Training Corps, or ROTC, has transformed Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute and helped to make it the world-class technological research university it is today. Our naval unit, which today hosts midshipmen from Union College, as well as Rensselaer students, was commissioned in 1941, just 3 months before the bombing of Pearl Harbor. The ROTC was founded to encourage more of the most talented young people in the nation to join our uniformed military. And Rensselaer, which had been educating naval flag officers, particularly in the Civil Engineer Corps, since the 1860s, was a natural choice with such a goal in mind. Indeed, except for the United States Naval Academy, we believe that Rensselaer has trained more U.S. naval flag officers than any other school in the nation. During World War II, thousands of Rensselaer graduates served in active duty. We trained students in the Navy V5 program, which specifically prepared future aviators, and the Navy V12 program, which provided a college education for future officers. Our ROTC program prepares and trains our nation's leaders, men and women who lead forces into battle, who serve with integrity, and who bring honor to our nation. Therefore, it is important to know of others who have become before you, whose legacy you carry. I think of Lieutenant Miroslav Stephen Zilberman, a true American hero. Born in the Ukraine, Lieutenant Zilberman and his parents immigrated to the U.S. to escape Soviet tyranny. Chernobyl was fresh in their minds, and the geopolitical chain reaction that started with the fall of the Berlin Wall had not yet reached their borders when they fled their homeland and sought refuge in America. Lieutenant Zilberman enlisted in the Navy as soon as he graduated from high school. A refugee, he felt called upon to protect the liberty of the country that had restored his and his family's freedom. A witness to the catastrophe that the accident at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant had wrought in the Ukraine, Lieutenant Zilberman joined the U.S. Navy's elite nuclear power program, where he worked to ensure that our country's propulsion plants remained safely operable. In July 2000, Lieutenant Zilberman enrolled at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute as an ROTC student. He graduated with a degree in computer science in 2003 and was commissioned as an ensign in the United States Navy Reserve. In 2005, Lieutenant Zilberman was assigned to the world-famous Blue Tails of Carrier Airborne Early Warning Squadron 121, or VAW-121, flying the E-2C Early Warning Radar aircraft known as the Hawkeye. In the winter of 2009, Lieutenant Zilberman deployed to Afghanistan, where he fought Russian-backed forces and tried to end what was steadily becoming a new Cold War. He flew over 50 combat flights off the coast of Pakistan, in the North Arabian Sea, into Afghanistan. Following the successful completion of a combat support mission over the North Arabian Sea, the Blue Tail 601 suffered a right engine and propeller system failure, causing the aircraft to plunge into the ocean. Prior to crashing, Lieutenant Zilberman managed to hold the failing aircraft level, giving his 3 crewmates just enough time to bail out. They subsequently were scooped from the sea by rescue helicopters. Lieutenant Zilberman died at the controls of Bluetail 601. He was posthumously awarded the Navy's Distinguished Flying Cross for his brave act of selflessness. As servicemen and women, honor defines your commitment, and it determines the outcome of every battle you will fight. The concept of honor is an integral part of the ROTC curriculum here at Rensselaer, and it is discussed at length in the Midshipmen's Regulations, or the Mid-Regs, as they are more colloquially known. Written by and for our midshipmen, this document outlines the principles of service, chief among them, honor. The Mid-Regs note that in a modern world where violence can be as swift as digital signals, individual honor and accountability are truly our most valuable defense. The Mid-Regs say, and I quote, "Never before has the individual character of the American sailor and Marine weighed so heavily on the calculus of potential conflict. For all the intrinsic excellence of our technology, experience demonstrates that its successful employment in battle continues to depend upon the integrity, courage, commitment, and professional excellence of those called upon to bring it to bear in defense of freedom." That is the quote. In other words, our victory depends upon the strength of character of you, our uniformed military. Even with rapid technological innovations, our conflicts and pursuits remain profoundly human. As we advance, we discover that rapid changes in how we fight do not matter as much as why we fight. Our reverence for life, our prioritization of liberty and justice, our judgment and conscience. These are the principles that support every mission you will undertake. Lieutenant Zilberman's bravery and commitment illustrates strongly that putting duty first means making sacrifices. Both my husband and my father served in the United States military, in the U.S. Army, and my husband is a combat veteran who saw action in Vietnam. So I am familiar with the depth of the commitment you are making. You are creative and prepared, and you have chosen to serve. You have opted for duty, and you will help to hold our world together as the pace of change accelerates. Your sacrifice may involve passing up an opportunity to develop a new technology in the commercial sphere, or it may be more personal, missing birthdays, holidays, and other milestones with your loved ones. It may take the commitment of your lives. But please know that we as a nation are honored by your commitment. It is important to note as well that some of the midshipmen who came this way before you have gone on to serve in the highest possible positions in our military. We are mourning the recent passing of Admiral Ronald Zlatiper, a graduate of the Rensselaer class of 1963 and a Rensselaer trustee emeritus. Known to his friends as Zat, Admiral Zlatiper retired as a 4-star admiral after 33 years in the U.S. Navy. His last command was based in Hawaii at Pearl Harbor. From 1994 to 1996, he served as Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. Pacific Fleet, overseeing an organization with 250,000 people and an annual operating budget of $5.2 billion, the world's largest naval command. A combat-experienced naval aviator with over 4,000 flying hours and 1,000 carrier landings, in addition to numerous operational assignments. He also served as the Chief of Naval Personnel, a battle group commander in Desert Storm and Desert Shield, the military assistant to the U.S. Secretary of Defense, and the U.S. 7 Fleet's Chief of Staff. Admiral Slatteper was recognized with the Defense Distinguished Service Medal, the Navy Distinguished Service Medal, the Legion of Merit, the Distinguished Flying Cross, the Meritorious Service Medal, an Air Medal, the Navy Commendation Medal with Combat V, and various campaign and unit awards. He testified regularly before the U.S. Congress, worked as a consultant for several commercial corporations, and published articles on management, logistics, and naval strategy. We know that each of you leaves here with the certainty of your convictions. We also fervently hope and pray that you remain safe. Your careers, though they will not be without danger, also will offer have the opportunity to use the knowledge you have acquired in your chosen fields to innovate for the benefit of our nation, to lead others in order to accomplish great things, to protect the people you love, and to better our world. Continue to act with integrity and honor the fidelity that has been placed in you. I wish all of you Godspeed and thank you for the service you are about to embark upon. We do indeed place our trust in you, and we are so grateful that you accept that trust. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, Dr. Jackson. The purpose of the next portion of this morning's ceremony is to recognize the men and women of Rensselaer's Naval ROTC program who will soon be commissioning as officers in the United States military. The individual service commissioning will be conducted at separate service ceremonies in the next few weeks. The Naval ROTC commissioning ceremony is scheduled for May 20th at 12:30 a.m. at the hangar at 743. It is now time to recognize those graduating. The seniors graduating from Naval ROTC are Midshipman Chaz Bernstein, who will receive a bachelor's degree in Material Science and Engineering and Philosophy from Rensselaer, and will report to Naval Nuclear Power School in Charleston, South Carolina, to begin training as a submarine officer. Midshipman Sarah Canfield will receive a bachelor's degree in Industrial Management Engineering from Rensselaer, and will report Naval Air Station, Pensacola, Florida, to begin training as a student naval aviator. Midshipman Christian Sharash will receive a bachelor's degree in nuclear engineering from Rensselaer and will report to Naval Nuclear Power School in Charleston, South Carolina, to begin training as a submarine officer. Midshipman Brody Dupuis will receive a bachelor's degree in managerial economics from Union College and will report to Naval Amphibious Base, Coronado, California, to begin naval SEAL training. Midshipman Ryan Fazio will receive a bachelor's degree in biology from Rensselaer and will report to Naval Amphibious Base, Coronado, California, to begin Navy SEAL training. Midshipman Jonathan Halter will receive a bachelor's degree in mathematics from Rensselaer and will report Naval Air Station, Pensacola, Florida, to begin training as a student naval aviator. Midshipman Thomas Horsington will receive a bachelor's degree in computer and systems engineering from Rensselaer and will report to the Naval Nuclear Power School in Charleston, South Carolina, to begin training as a submarine officer. Midshipman Patrick Lane will receive a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering from Rensselaer and will report to the Naval Nuclear Power School in Charleston, South Carolina, to begin training as a submarine officer. Midshipman Connor Morford will receive a bachelor's degree in business analytics from Rensselaer and report to Quantico, Virginia for the basic school. Midshipman Christian Ryan will receive a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering from Rensselaer and will report to Naval Air Station, Pensacola, Florida, to begin training as a student naval aviator. Midshipman Matt Spencer will receive a bachelor's degree in computer science from Rensselaer and will report to USS Mobile Bay in San Diego, California, to begin training as a surface warfare officer. Midshipman Harrison Stevens will receive a bachelor's degree in industrial management engineering from Rensselaer and will report Naval Air Station, Pensacola, Florida, to begin training as a student naval aviator. Midshipman Benjamin Wallace will receive a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering and aeronautical engineering from Rensselaer and will report Naval Air Station, Pensacola, Florida, to begin training as a student naval aviator. Midshipman Jonah Weddle will receive a bachelor's degree in aeronautical engineering from Rensselaer and will report Naval Air Station, Pensacola, Florida, to begin training as a student naval aviator. Midshipman Connor Whitlock will receive a bachelor's degree in aeronautical engineering from Rensselaer and will report Naval Air Station, Pensacola, Florida, to begin training as a student naval aviator. And finally, Midshipman Lucas Wilkes will receive a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering and a minor in philosophy from Rensselaer and will report to Quantico, Virginia for the basic school. Please give them a round of applause. At this time, we will begin the awards portion of the ceremony. The Armed Forces Communications and Electronics Association recognizes distinguished performance to the top midshipmen in electrical engineering or communication sciences disciplines among the Navy ROTC units nationwide. This year's recipient is Midshipman Second Class Luke Earl.
Thank you.
The American Legion ROTC Scholastic Excellence Award is awarded to selected cadets or midshipmen who are in the upper 25% of their ROTC class and the top 10% of their academic class. Additionally, they have demonstrated leadership characteristics and are active in student activities. The awards are divided into gold, silver, and bronze medals. The gold recipient is Midshipman First Class Sarah Canfield.
Thank you.
The silver recipient is Midshipman Second Class Hadrian Voppel.
Thank you, I appreciate it greatly.
And the bronze recipient is Midshipman Third Class Gabriel Tambellini.
Thank you.
The AMVETS Award is presented to cadets or midshipmen who display outstanding character, exemplary personal appearance, and demonstrate high officer potential. The award is presented to Midshipman First Class Harrison Stevens.
Thank you.
The Darlene Brink Memorial Physical Fitness Award is presented to a midshipman in each class for excellence in physical fitness. The award consists of a $100 US savings bond. The award is presented to Midshipman First Class Ryan Fazio.
Thank you.
Midshipman Second Class Liam McCoskey.
Thank you.
Midshipman Third Class William Tan.
Thank you.
And Midshipman Fourth Class Christopher Waldrop.
Thank you.
The Daughters of Founders and American Patriots of America Award is given to freshmen or sophomore cadets or midshipmen who are in the top 10% of their ROTC class, have a high degree of excellence in military history, and show potential for leadership. Additionally, a cadet or midshipman must demonstrate a sense of patriotism and dedication to serve our country. This award is presented to Midshipman Fourth Class Elizabeth Flynn.
Thank you.
The National Society of the Daughters of the American Revolution Award is given to senior cadets or midshipmen who are in the top upper 25% of their ROTC and university classes. They must also demonstrate qualities of dependability, good character, and adherence to military discipline. Additionally, they must have a patriotic understanding of the importance of ROTC training. This award is presented to Midshipman First Class Connor Whitlock.
Thank you very much.
The Lieutenant Charles D. Dice Award is a $375 savings bond awarded to one midshipman. Established in memory of Lieutenant Dice, class of 1972, this award is presented to cadets and midshipmen in the Reserve Officer Training Corps who have demonstrated high leadership potential and outstanding military bearing, and whose superior performance has served to support Cadet Corps activities. This award goes to Midshipman 4th Class Audrey Bors.
Thank you.
The Military Officers Association of America Award is presented to a cadet or midshipman considered to be outstanding in military leadership and academics. Additionally, they must demonstrate a high order of loyalty to the unit, school, and country. The award goes to Midshipman 2nd Class Nicholas Morton.
Thank you.
The Military Order of the Purple Heart Award recognizes midshipmen who excel academically and display exceptional leadership traits and are active in school and/or community affairs. This award goes to myself, Midshipman 2nd Class Abigail Wilson. Thank you so much for the award. The Military Order of the World Wars Award is presented to cadets or midshipmen who have displayed marked improvement in both military and scholastic grades. Additionally, they have demonstrated a strong desire to serve their country. The awards are divided into gold, silver, and bronze medals. The gold midshipman is Midshipman 2nd Class Nathan Kerr.
Thank you.
The silver goes to Midshipman 3rd Class Andrew Pyler.
Thank you.
And the bronze goes to Midshipman 4th Class Dominic Smith.
Thank you.
I apologize, I'm losing my voice. The National Defense Industrial Association Award is presented to a senior midshipman ranked in the upper 50% of their graduating class and the upper 20% of their RTC class, who also demonstrate qualities of leadership and participation in university activities or athletics. Yes, sir. Sorry.
All right. It happens to all of us. It happens to all of us. Don't worry. Are we on NDIA?
Yes, sir.
All right. The National Defense Industrial Association Award is presented to a senior midshipman ranked in the upper 50% of their graduating class and the upper 20% of their ROTC class, who also demonstrates quality of leadership and participation in university athletics or activities. The award goes to Midshipman 1st Class Benjamin Wallace.
Thank you, sir.
Good. The National Sojourners Award is presented to outstanding cadets or midshipmen ranked in the upper 25% of the academic class who've demonstrated American patriotism and values in ROTC and university activities. This year's winner is Midshipman 2nd Class Isabella Schaup-Ryan. The Boeing Company Naval Submarine League Outstanding Achievement Award is awarded to the senior candidate who demonstrates the balanced qualities of aptitude for a session as a naval officer. This award is presented to Midshipman 1st Class Patrick Lang. Reserve Officers Association Award, which is awarded to cadets and midshipmen in the upper 10% of their ROTC class and demonstrate exceptional leadership qualities such as appearance, officer potential, and courtesy. The awards are divided into gold, silver, and bronze medals. Gold Award, Midshipman 1st Class Lucas Wilkes.
Thank you.
Silver Award, Midshipman 2nd Class Liam McCoskey.
Thank you.
Bronze Award, Midshipman 3rd Class Griffin Stella.
Thank you.
The Professor of Naval Science Award is presented to an outstanding midshipman who excelled in multiple areas throughout the year. This year's recipients are Midshipman 1st Class Brody Dupuis.
Thank you, sir.
Midshipman 2nd Class Quinn Kelly.
Thank you, sir.
Midshipman 3rd Class William Tan.
Thank you, sir.
Midshipman 4th Class Molly McDonald. The Society of the War of 1812 Award is awarded to the sophomore cadets or midshipmen ranked in the top 20% of their academic class and top 10% of their ROTC class who demonstrate Americanism by deed, conduct, or both. This year's recipient is Midshipman 3rd Class Zachary Nolter.
Thank you, sir.
The Sons of the American Revolution Award, given to a midshipman who displays exceptional leadership qualities and military bearing, as well as an all-around excellence in both academic and ROTC studies. This year's recipient is Midshipman 4th Class Mariello Bongiovanni.
Thank you, sir.
The Sons of the Union Veterans of the Civil War Award is given to cadets and midshipmen who display a high degree of patriotism to our country and have demonstrated a high degree of academic performance and leadership. This year's recipient is Midshipman 4th Class Paul Kingsbury.
Thank you, sir.
The U.S. Naval Institute Naval Science Award is awarded to the 2nd class midshipman with the highest cumulative naval science GPA. The award consists of a 1-year membership in the Naval Institute and a certificate. This year's recipient is Midshipman 2nd Class Isabella Reddish.
Thank you, sir.
The United States Automobile Association Spirit Award is presented to a midshipman who best demonstrates exceptional service to military, school, or community. This year's Spirit Awards goes to Midshipman 1st Class Lucas Wilkes.
Thank you.
Great. The Veterans of Foreign Wars Award from Post 7411 is presented to a midshipman in good standing who also put forth outstanding efforts in military, academic, and extracurricular endeavors. This year's recipient is Midshipman 2nd Class Drew Douglas.
Thank you.
Lieutenant Kersey, in position. The Commander James J. McGrath Memorial Award is dedicated to Commander James McGrath, U.S. Navy retired, who served as the executive officer of the Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute Reserve Officers Training Corps between 1967 and 1969. Upon his passing in 1995, Commander McGrath's widow, Miss Shirley McGrath, established a memorial fund to honor a graduating midshipman who's demonstrated the highest standards of leadership and military performance, contributed significantly to the morale of the ROTC unit, and embodies the desire and capability of a future naval surface or subsurface warfare officer. This award is accompanied by a U.S. Navy sword. This award goes to Midshipman, no. Yes. Midshipman 1st Class Christian Sharash.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay,
Next.
got it. The Professor of Naval Science Award is awarded to a stellar graduating midshipman based on their academic and military performance. This year's award goes to Midshipman 1st Class Christian Ryan.
Thank you.
The Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute Board of Trustees Award. This award is from the RPI Board of Trustees, is a sword given to senior cadets or midshipmen at RPI considered to be the most outstanding in leadership and academic excellence. This year's recipient is Midshipman 1st Class Ryan Fazio. All right, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
The Marine Corps League Award is awarded to a Marine Option Midshipman from the graduating class for excellence in academics and leadership. This year's award goes to Midshipman 1st Class Lucas Wilkes. This award is also accompanied by a Marine Corps sword.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
The slideshow is stopped streaming.
Thanks. Good luck.
The McVeigh Award in memorial of 2nd Lieutenant McVeigh, an RPI graduate of the class of 2007, who was tragically killed in a vehicular accident. His family annually awards a United States Marine Corps officer sword and scabbard to the graduating Marine Option Midshipman who most closely personifies 2nd Lieutenant McVeigh's tenacity, passion for physical fitness, and sincere love for and devotion to the Marine Corps, its history, customs, and traditions. This year's award goes to Midshipman 1st Class Connor Morford. All right, congratulations. Congratulations to all the award recipients. This concludes the awards portion of our ceremony. You want to finish up?
Yes, sir.
All right, and here's Midshipman Wilson.
Thank you, sir. Everyone, please offer your attention to the playing of Anchors Away and the Marine Hymn. concludes the Naval ROTC Award Ceremony. We are honored that you could attend and help us recognize these outstanding future leaders of our Navy and Marine Corps. A ceremony of this type takes a lot of planning and work. We would like to thank the following for all of their hard work and dedication. The Navy Admin, Ms. Bond, NROTCU RPI Assistant Marine Instructor, Staff Sergeant Shanahan, and Midshipman Wynn and Midshipman Tillman for planning this event. We wish you all a great summer break and good luck on your exams.